Hi, it's DalaDFitness with day 19 of Let's Get Personal. I am pausing for a moment to do this video. I'm going to cook for my daughter and my husband, make sure they eat, they're good to go before it gets too late and the day disappears. I mean, they gotta eat so the day can't go away. I gotta be here. Usually he cooks, but today he asked me to make the rice. I was like, okay, let me make the rice and some other things because, you know, I don't get to spend much time in the kitchen, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, day 19, I wanted to talk about signs. What are signs that I noticed before we got married? Well, mainly the verbal abuse. That's why I say those unkind words could lead to something else. Now, when you're in arguments, I understand emotions are high, blah, blah, blah. You're upset, this person's upset. Choose your words wisely. If it's someone you love, are you really going to call them like things you would probably call a scallywag? All right, that's not a good word. I just feel like saying it. It's like, scallywag. How often do you get to say scallywag? But anyways, think about all those derogatory names that people call people, especially people of the female sex, whatever. Think about those words. Are you going to call someone you love those words? Like, for what? I wouldn't even tolerate a man calling someone that I don't know that. I used to date this guy a long time ago who would always refer to women as that B word, that H word. And I said, why do you do that? You don't even know her. Even if you know her, like, why would you call a woman that? Like, you have a mom, you have sisters. Why is this the type of term you choose to use when referring to a woman? No, just say that woman over there or that female or that girl, that young lady. Like, come on. I don't like that. But that's how my ex-husband spoke. Like, whenever he got upset, you B word this, you H word that. It was crazy. F this. Whatever. I can't even relive those moments or think about that. So that verbal abuse, like the signs were there. Like the way he talked when he was angry, those were signs. And he always apologized. Of course, yeah, it's easy to say sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Do I mean it? No, I'm sorry for. So, like, he said I'm sorry after he done called me every name in the book. So, after a while, it was like, okay, so I just took that as his true feeling. Like, there's only so much you could apologize for the same actions. Like, you get mad and then you say, you just spew words like they mean nothing. Words mean something. Choose them wisely. Oh, I get upset thinking about it. Like, why would you talk to someone like that? Why do you... Nah, this is not love. So that was a sign. Another sign was, well, the non-connectiveness, which isn't even a word, but thinking about how mine is mine, yours is yours, okay? This isn't a relationship. This is a partnership. Well, it's not even a partnership. Like, we're just I might as well go find a roommate instead of living with you and dealing with this stress and this drama for no reason. For what? So, backstory behind that, our money's never joined. We never put our money together. I never said, let's open a bank account together. Okay, we're not doing that. So, I needed $100 for something. I don't know why. Maybe to pay something. So I asked him for the $100. Mind you, our money's not joined. I'm paying certain bills. He's paying the shelter cost. So he had the housing and I had other things, the other utilities or whatever. So I needed money to pay something. So he gave me $100. We weren't even married yet. The hell I paid for that $100. The hell I paid for that $100. I'm just like, I can't believe it. We're in a relationship, supposed to get married, and you're giving me hell over $100, saying I owe you $100. And I was every name in the book whenever we got into an argument, give him my $100. So listen, when I gave him that $100, I said, never again. Never will I ask you for a thing. And I never did. And backstory behind that, like I was young. I wasn't making money like that. Of course, at this time, I'm working on a work permit. So my options are limited. Yeah, income doesn't come in fast. This was in the beginning of our relationship. Towards the end, I was making more because it's about elevation. Anyways, so I did not ask him for any money. I just paid the bills on my own, like my portion of the bills. He didn't know how they were getting paid. They were getting paid. I was using credit card to pay some of them. And then I racked up like debt on my Capital One card. And then we got into an argument over that. And I said, I wasn't about to ask you for anything. I would rather go into debt. But that's how serious it was. I would never ask you for $1. Another sign, we shared a car. And that was the worst relationship to share anything. I mean, the things that could go wrong in the relationship, adding this on top of it was like just horrible. So we shared a car, and I would work during the day, have the car during the day, and I would have to be home by 9 so that he could take the car to get to work at 10. Some days I was late and we would get into argument about that. Well, not really late, but I didn't give him like a whole lot of time because I would be at my parents' house. And then I would have to rush, like, oh my God, it's almost like 9, whatever time it was. And I would rush home, bring the car to him. And we would get into arguments over the car. So, yeah, sharing things I would never do again. I mean, with my husband now, John, he's not like that. He's not possessive like that. So I think I could share a car with him, but we don't. I had a bad experience sharing a car with my ex-husband, but that's his personality. That's that person he was, that domineering, possessive, controlling, mine, you're mine. See my fist? That's how his attitude was. So another thing, issues. This relationship just had so many issues that I really don't have any good stories to tell. Like no good. I can't because it's so clouded by the negative. Like the negative just took over. Did we have fun times? We went to a vacation in another part of Florida. I remember at Gainesville. We got in an argument in the vacation, in the hotel room, arguing, about to fight. Why? I don't remember. It's like no matter where we were, it don't matter. We argued on the cruise that we went to for my birthday. We argued on my birthday. We argued. I mean, there was no limit, okay? And I'm just like, gosh, what? How could two people in a relationship argue that much? It was like, I'm just like, it was the clash of personalities, his control meet my defensive. No. So, and he would always like complain to me, you're so nonchalant, you don't care about anything. And I'd be like, I don't care about what you're talking about. I don't care about what you're doing right now. I care about a lot of things, but this right here is not it. And you can't force me to care. You can't like, one time we got into an argument. I think he wanted me to apologize. So he sat on me and he said, until you apologize, I'm not going to get up. Yeah, I said, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Anybody can say I'm sorry. I can say I'm sorry. It means nothing. I'm just saying it because I want you to get off of me. So you can't force people to do what you want them to do. Like, it's not genuine. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. So what? Get the hell off me now. But it didn't change anything. My feelings didn't change. I still feel the same way that I did before you sat on me. So what did that solve? Nothing. Listen, the signs were there. We did get married. It's just a blur. I'm sharing bits and pieces that come to me, as I'm going back into that somewhere in the back of my brain. There's a tiny little piece and thinking about that relationship to share these experiences. And just so you know, these type of relationships are not it. Okay? Like I said, if someone's comfortable putting their hands on you, they're comfortable enough to kill you. They will. And as I was gearing up to leaving him, like get my own car first and get my own place, looking for my own place. And then I eventually left. I guess he kicked me out the house, but I guess he thought that if him kicking me out didn't mean that it was over. Once he kicked me out, it was over. Like there was no going back. Me, step foot in that place again. Me, hey, listen, I have a lot of pride, okay? You kicked me out of that apartment. I'm not stepping foot in there again. I would rather sleep under a bridge. And that's literally how I felt. Thank God I didn't have to do that because I had friends, I had family to take me in. But no, I was not going back. And it was really over after that point. So he tried to get me back. Listen, it was a lot of attempts, a lot of phone calls. I'll share that story tomorrow. Stalking to restraining orders. I'll share all that tomorrow. Have a good night. I'm going to go cook for my family, whom I love very much. Bye.